Welcome to Detailing with Mark. Today I'm going to do some performance testing on my 2021 Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus. So I recently purchased a Dragy device, which a lot of YouTubers use. If you're not familiar with it, it is a satellite-based performance meter for your car. It's supposed to be accurate to within like 0.2 seconds or so. So it's really cool. It allows you to record 0 to 60 times, quarter miles, but more important to me is passing times, like 30 to 50, 40 to 60. So I've been playing around with it. It's super cool, and I want to record some runs today. Let's see what the Standard Range Plus can actually do versus what it's claimed to do by the manufacturer. So let's have some fun here. So just FYI, I charged the battery to 100%, which now means for my car 252 miles. So it's depleted. The range has decreased a bit, but we're getting 100% of the battery, maximum power for this run, so we should get the best possible times for this car.
$30.
Let's do a 30 to 50 pull. Definitely one of my all-time favorites. And let's do 40 to 60. Yes. The mid-range is where it's at with this car. I never cease to giggle at how fast this car is on those pulls. 50 to 70. Let's do a 60 to 80 run. That's also pretty entertaining. Yeah. After 80, the power drops off in this car quite a bit. So like 0 to 30 and 80 plus are where this car is definitely weakest. Love this car, man. Love this car. Plenty fast. Plenty fast. There's no doubt about it. This car is all most people need, and I'm a speed demon. I like to go fast, and this car is, I think, plenty. It's not crazy fast, but it's entertaining enough that I don't want something else. I think we'll do one more quarter mile, 0 to 60, and call it a day, and then compare time, see how we did on all the runs. One more quarter mile, just for old time's sake. I'll give my poor car a break. Didn't take the quarter mile. Why is that? I hit like, what the hell happened? I hit 105, 110 it looked like. What the heck's going on here? So actually that last quarter mile, it didn't verbally say quarter mile like it usually does, but it got the quarter mile in 13.68. That's my best one yet, actually. Typically a good one for me is 13.75. I got 13.68, which we're at about 80% state of charge, and I think that's fantastic. I think I'll call it a day and give my poor car a break after that pretty good run. All right, let's try for one more good best 0 to 60 time of the day. Here we go. Okay, here's some actual numbers and validation from the mid-range runs that I did earlier. You can see here that the car puts up some pretty impressive numbers. I mean, 30 to 50 in 1.71 seconds, 40 to 60, Takes just a little bit longer. As you get up to 50 to 70 and 60 to 80, obviously the times increase, but this is a very short amount of time to gain 20 miles per hour of speed, and it's my favorite part of the car. The mid-range acceleration is awesome. Gaining 20 miles of speed in 2 seconds or less is an amazing feeling, and it was really impressive for the quote-unquote base Model 3 at the time. Now here's some actual valid tests. So with Dragy, if the slope of the road you're on is greater or less than 1%, it deems your run invalid. On the prior screen, some of those quick times, unfortunately, were deemed invalid. These here are all deemed valid, so pretty impressive here. Again, I mean, if you can gain 20 miles an hour of speed in less than 2 seconds, that's pretty impressive. Compare that to a comparable gas car like an IS350, for example. You're looking at 3, 4, maybe 5 seconds to do similar pulls. That is pretty darn impressive in my book. I should point out that these numbers are for my Model 3 Standard Range Plus, which is no longer made. The current Model 3 base model is called the rear-wheel drive. It is half a second slower 0 to 60. I don't know what the mid-range times are. I can assume they might be a little bit slower. Maybe not, but I haven't tested the current base Model 3, which is called the rear-wheel drive. So if I can get my hands on one of those, you better believe I'll test it with Dragy. All right, that is it for today. I'm going to give my poor car a break from all these runs. It was a lot of fun. Love this car, puts up some great numbers for what it is, and I think it's a great overall package. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, appreciate a like and a comment, and of course subscribe if you don't want to miss any of my future videos. I've got a lot more Tesla stuff on the way. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.